Hi crafters, this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter. I welcome you to my channel. Today I have a quick haul video, and this is actually a design team haul video for Paper Rose Studio. So I'm going to share with you what I'll be working with this month, and I realize it's a little mid-month at this point, but I wanted to share some collections with you that I think are absolutely darling and some little items they sent me. So the first project I'll be sharing with you is going to be using this rustic Easter 6x6 paper collection. If you've not seen my previous videos for Paper Rose, then you may have missed out on my mentioning that I really like the 6x6 papers. I find them to be really pretty, and this is one of the sizes available for this particular collection. So there are larger sizes and other little elements that I'll share with you, but I'm going to open this up first and we'll look through them. There are 3 of each of 12 designs, and they are printed on 200 GSM paper, and it is a total of 18 double-sided pattern papers. So the beginning here, of course, shows you a little bit of a recap of what you'll find inside. The back does not have a print on that one in particular. Then there's this little image here with a nice, beautiful cottage with the little front porch, very peaceful and serene. And then there's this little wagon, and it's made of wood, filled with little eggs that have been adorned to match the landscape, which are pretty little daisies, all sorts of little flowers. And then there's this little sheep. And then I love the picket fence because it's also been decorated with little eggs and kind of like this little intertwined vine. Very pretty. The back of that has all of these front doors, and they all have wreaths with little eggs on them. And then the other little image here is as if you were peeking out the window of that little cottage, and you see the landscape in the distance there with a little tree in the sky. This one here has this is so cute. It has all of these little animals, so I'm going to zoom in actually so you get to see this a little bit better. Okay, so I've zoomed in so you can see this a little better. I think this is so darling. So I love the background. Of course, it's very shabby and very distressed, but there's a little cow over here to the right wearing a bit of a tiara with daisies. In front of the cow is a little basket filled with little eggs. There's also a little bunny here holding an egg. There's this cute little puppy wearing little ears and a little bow tie. There's a donkey carrying a little straw basket filled with eggs. There's this tiny little kitten that is just so darling, wearing also a huge blue bow. They're all wearing blue bows. The little sheep, and lastly the little pig with another little nest on top, and that's filled with eggs as well. That's got a striped background with the blues and greens with a mix of hues there. This one's all of the little eggs. Some of them are cracked open with daisies inside. Others have little chicks. There's a yellow floral, and then some with a blue background with daisies on top, or others that just have little yellow flowers on them. Then this one's got a pretty kind of pattern throughout. It is a wide stripe, but then it's followed by a thin stripe with little pointel pattern on there, yellow and yellow. This one has that little puppy, and then it looks as if it were a ledger background with a bunch of little daisies, and then a basket filled with what I believe are scones, and I'm not 100% sure, but that looks like scones to me. And then a little egg. Then that puppy is repeated all over that background. There are these little cut-aparts. So these here showcase a little rocking chair with little Easter eggs and a pillow, the wreath with the eggs, the little piglet with the eggs on top with the daisies, and then these are little tags. So they do have the little hole kind of so that you can poke that out if you'd like to with a paper punch. There's this windmill. There's a cake covered in Easter eggs, the little puppy again, a barn, another one of those little wooden wagons with eggs, 2 little bunnies. This one says stop and smell the flowers. Very faint there, but it's followed with daisies here on the top. This one says spring has sprung, and that darling little kitten there. This has a blue and white checkered background. There's this one here with this gorgeous door, and that's adorned with a wreath full of eggs. This one has a bunting all along this fence with the blue and yellow. There's a little chick here with 3 eggs in a basket. There's the little bunny holding an egg. And then there's a little wooden wagon again, all of the little daisies. And then this one has a little bouquet with yellows and blues. Very, very pretty and dainty. And then of course that repeats itself. So that way, if you'd like to, you can create backgrounds, you can create cards with this, or perhaps a little notebook. Very cute, and I'll be creating with that. Next, I'll be showing you this rustic Easter tags and tickets. These are embossed die cuts that match the paper collection I just shared with you. So you get 4 sheets of 6x8 embossed pop-out die cuts printed on 200 GSM cardstock, 4 designs per 1 sheet of each. Okay, so starting here, we have this little square, and I love that it looks, when you pop it out, it actually looks like a little photo. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the older photos that we used to look at in the big round thing, and the names are escaping me now. I'm gonna have to look it up so I can let you guys know what I'm talking about, but most of you will know. And then there's these little flags, tags, the postage stamp with the little piglet. I love that. There's this little tag here with a yellow bow with the same pattern as the paper that's in the pack. Again here with that yellow on yellow. This says sunshine. Another little ticket. It says date and memories. The little kitten. I love that. There's the little ducky wearing the blue bow. This here is perfect for the side of a little tag. So if you want to make a little recipe book, for instance, you can do that. Another little postage stamp with a ducky. A little flag. That darling little puppy dog. Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. Then here is the little lamb, and I love this image, of course, because I celebrate the resurrection of Jesus throughout this season. So for me, this has a big significance, of course. And here, there's another one of these little squares with a little bow and another little flag. This one here reads wildflowers. There's the little egg on a postage stamp as well. There's the little kitten and wearing that bow, and of course these are all little frames that you can use. There's another little ticket shape with a ducky, and then the postage stamp shape with the little rabbit holding a little egg. More of these little tabs, and then this says Happy Easter. This one I think I read says wildflowers. This one, however, says bloom where you were planted. Here is the third one, and there's the kitten again here in the little postage stamp. The donkey as well, the blue on white. This one reads egg hunts and happy smiles. This one's got like a little Easter breakfast, and this one says sweet moments with the eggs and the photo background there, the little frame. This one says springtime. This one's a little egg with a bow on top, the bunny again, the little cow with the flowers, the little crown of daisies, and then this one says spring brings new beginnings. Then here is again another postage shape with the breakfast scene, the wheelbarrow with the eggs, the little cracked open egg with the little daisies inside. This reads, you can find me where the wildflowers grow. I really like that. Then another little stamp here, or ticket I should say. This is the blue and white china tea kettle with a little nest of eggs, another little banner, the little cow on a smaller postage stamp in this case, another little tag here, and then there's another little frame here, the little chick with the egg. And again, these elements all have some shine because they are embossed. So if you see that, you don't have to add absolutely anything to them, and they're going to have that glimmer and shine, which is spectacular. So here you get to see it a little bit better. And I'll be crafting with these, of course. Then I wanted to show you some other ones that are available in case you want to take a peek at the other collections available at this moment. Here is another one, and this is more rustic, and this one says Flower Market and Easter Garden, and it has again a little Easter scene here. It says every Sunday in spring. This one says a sweet spring day on Bunny Lane. There's this little cottage with carrots all around. Another little front door just adorned with spring flowers. This one says sweet surprises around every corner with a dozen eggs. This one says happy Easter. This one says chirps, chicks, and cozy cottages. And this is green on green. This one says bunny trails and sweet tales, flowers, friends, and Easter fun. And there's that little lamb again. Absolutely adorable. I love the sweetness of the images there. Then moving on to some other colors here. If you recall the project that I shared with you, that was the bees and butterflies. This was a cut apart sheet from that collection. So this does come in a package. I've been sent one to show you. But here you get to see these larger images and then these sentiments. Absolutely darling. I just love the color on those. And of course, that paper collection was stunning. So if you haven't seen that video, I invite you to watch, because the design team has come up with some gorgeous makes with these papers. So please do watch those and visit Paper Rose, of course, so you can get to see all of the videos and inspiration. And then if you're into the kind of rainbow look of colors, this might be right up your alley, because this one has all of those beautiful colors just mixed all together. And there is this butterfly, dragonfly, all these little bugs, as you can see, the little cottage, and then the little Nomi homie is what I call them. Like the little beard and all. And then there's the umbrella with all of these beautiful flowers. So that in and of itself is so darling to use on a card. Now let me show you the dies that I'll be working with are these here, and I wanted to, of course, stick to what I like, which is the more traditional and religious side of this time of year, because I do like to share that with my viewers. And of course, this is the 3 Crosses metal die, and I really like that Paper Rose offers this at this time of year to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I think this is wonderful. And those are 2 dies, by the way, but it does cut a portion out, and then it does deboss or emboss the little rays there. And then this one here is called Stained Glass Dove metal die, and of course that being a symbol of peace. I know you can't really tell here what that is, but I'll be cutting that out and sharing some cards with you. My other collection of papers that I selected is this one called Easter Time Patterns. I love this floral. This is what drew my eye. So for my second project, I'll be sharing this paper collection, and this is a 12 by 12 paper collection called Easter Time Patterns. These are 12 double-sided pattern papers, 2 each of 12 designs, also printed on 200 GSM paper. So if you like quality papers with a good weight, this is what I recommend, of course. And so the first sheet, of course, has this top portion, which you can very well use. And if you've seen my other videos, you'll know I even use these little portions down here. You can make really easy little flags by cutting these apart, or just use your dies to cut them and create some fun shapes. The back of this has this rainbow colored paper, which has different strips with all different sentiments. And then I like that they also have it in this larger font here, so it has more of a title look to it. And I like this one that says blessings at Easter, and this one, it says it's a beautiful day. Very, very pretty, and I like the colors too. Here is what drew me to this paper collection, was this bunch of wildflowers. I love the intensity of the color. However, it's not too much. There is a little bit of this muted look to it, even though it is still vibrant. So I really like all of that, and especially with all of the lavender. I have lavender in my garden, and so this really drew my eye. And then on the back is a pink on pink stripe with this variegated look as well. There's this yellow plaid, which is darling, so pretty. And this is called Easter Time Patterns B, by the way, because I wanted to mention this is called Easter Time Patterns A. patterns be? And you're going to see those names at the bottom. And what that means is that you can buy packs of 24 sheets of these and they'll all be the same pattern. So if you're making a special project, that may be something that's important to you, and I advise you to check the link that I'll have for you below so you can take a peek at all of these pieces on the website. Here's another pattern, and this one has cookies, but they're all, of course, fully adorned for Easter time with the little bunnies, the lambs, the chicks, and tons of details. So if that's something that you really like, then you're going to love this paper. Here is another repeated pattern. This one has little birds and also little bunnies and kittens and lambs, and they all have these little buckets. Some of them have little treats inside and others have flowers. This one has this blue plaid, which I think is darling. Here is a pink and white dot. Very classic. That's Easter Time Patterns D. And on the other side is the little car, or a pickup truck. And it has a little bunny and it says Easter. This one again is more cookies, and these are more, I would say, with the rainbow hues, and there are flowers and butterflies. This is very unique. I've never seen a paper like this. This is called Easter Time Patterns E. And I really like that. It's very, very pretty. Then there's this more kind of peachy tone plaid. There's a blue stripe, Easter Time Patterns F. And then the other side of that is the little bunnies. And again, it repeats itself. So I look forward to sharing some projects with you. I do hope you come back and watch. And as I always say, I do hope that you can be inspired and be blessed. Don't forget that I do have affiliate links in the description bar of every one of my videos, so should you choose to support my channel, I invite you to do so. And also, if you're new here, please do subscribe, share the channel if you like. I'm on all social media as Paints and Glitter, and I hope that you can be inspired and be blessed. Thank you so much for watching.